At one point, the Tesla Semi was seen as little more than a fantasy, a wild concept drawn up by Elon Musk during one of his ambitious brainstorming sessions. Critics labeled it unrealistic. Experts claimed it was impossible. Diesel loyalists scoffed at the idea of a fully electric truck dominating America's freight highways. And when production delays began piling up, the mockery only grew louder. Years went by. The Semi slipped into what Musk famously called production hell. Targets were missed, and excitement cooled. For many, the truck was buried under years of doubt. But that story is changing. Now, in 2025, the Tesla Semi is turning heads for all the right reasons. Production is ramping up in a way no one thought possible. After a major $3.6 billion investment, Tesla's Giga Nevada facility has become a powerhouse, ready to manufacture 50,000 electric trucks per year. What was once thought to be a stalled dream has suddenly become one of the most aggressive production goals in the trucking industry. But this isn't just about numbers. It's about speed, integration, and a level of automation that feels more like science fiction than reality. At this new facility, a single Tesla Semi can be assembled every 10 minutes. That level of efficiency would have been unthinkable just a few years ago, especially for a complex, heavy-duty electric truck. This turnaround is impressive, but the cost has many wondering if it's worth it. At $250,000 per truck, the price tag is steep. But that's only part of the story. When you consider how much money a company can save on fuel and maintenance over time, the Semi begins to look more like a smart investment than a luxury purchase. And that's exactly how logistics companies are seeing it. In fact, Tesla is now allowing customers to customize their semis based on specific transport needs. This opens the door not only for giant fleet operators like PepsiCo or Walmart but also for smaller companies looking for long-term savings and environmental impact. So how did we get here? When the Tesla Semi was first revealed back in 2017, most people thought it was nothing more than an overambitious prototype. The claim that it could haul 80,000 pounds, accelerate from 0 to 60 in 20 seconds, and travel 500 miles on a single charge felt absurd to many. Even Bill Gates publicly doubted the feasibility of electric long-haul trucks, arguing that batteries would simply be too heavy and inefficient for the job. Elon Musk pushed back hard. He argued that Gates didn't understand electric trucking and insisted that Tesla could absolutely deliver a Class 8 electric truck that would outperform diesel. There was a logic behind his determination. While diesel trucks make up just over 1% of vehicles on the road, they account for nearly 16.4% of transportation emissions in the US. It wouldn't make sense, Musk said, for a company dedicated to electric vehicles to be moving its parts and powertrains using diesel trucks. And it would be even more ironic to deliver electric cars to customers using old-fashioned diesel rigs. The Semi was meant to change that. Still, after missing its 2019 mass production target and only delivering a few dozen test units in 2022, skepticism was hard to shake. The Semi faced a complex battery supply chain, difficult design challenges, and the daunting task of scaling up production for a vehicle unlike anything Tesla had built before. By the end of 2024, only around 300 semis had been manufactured. Some went to companies like Costco and PepsiCo, while the rest were used internally by Tesla. Then came the real breakthrough. The Giga Nevada expansion brought a new wave of possibilities. Not only would it house vehicle production, but it would also integrate battery manufacturing directly into the facility. This vertical integration has made a world of difference. By building high-voltage batteries on-site, Tesla eliminated the delays that come from relying on outside suppliers. These new batteries are more compact and more efficient, improving energy use by over 7% and maintaining the crucial 500-mile range without adding weight. Add in Tesla's high-speed robotic assembly, precision stamping, and just-in-time conveyor systems, and suddenly the impossible seems very possible. In one real-world test during the 2024 Run on Less event, the Semi managed to cover over 1,000 miles in a single day using just 3 high-speed charges. That's not just a record, it's a direct challenge to diesel supremacy. The savings are equally eye-opening. At current California electricity rates, the Semi costs around 30 cents per mile to operate. A diesel truck, burning through 1 gallon every 6.5 miles at over $3 per gallon, quickly racks up significantly higher costs. Multiply that over 100,000 miles per year and the semi can save tens of thousands in fuel alone. Maintenance is another key advantage. With no oil changes, no transmissions, and fewer moving parts, Tesla estimates maintenance costs at around 10 cents per mile. That's half the average maintenance cost for a diesel truck. Over 5 years, that's a potential $50,000 in additional savings. Drivers are taking notice too. Many have praised the semi's quiet, smooth ride and ergonomic cockpit. PepsiCo drivers have even said they prefer it over traditional trucks and would choose it every time if given the option. Then there's the future-facing technology. Tesla plans to introduce full self-driving capability into the semi lineup as early as the end of 2025. This could be a game-changer for the entire industry, helping to ease the ongoing truck driver shortage and reduce fatigue-related accidents. The idea of a fleet that can partially or fully drive itself across long stretches of highway isn't just futuristic. It's becoming a real solution. But even as the semi gains traction in North America, questions remain about its expansion into Europe. The design faces regulatory hurdles due to width restrictions and preferences for cab-over-truck designs. Tesla may need to adjust the semi's layout to comply with European standards, including shifting the center seat and potentially adding sleeper cabins for long-haul routes. Charging infrastructure is also a concern. While Tesla has deployed megachargers in Nevada and Modesto, Europe's network is still in its infancy. And although plans for a European rollout have been announced, production won't likely begin before 2026. Despite these challenges, the semi still holds a massive lead in range, efficiency, and long-term value. It's not just a truck, it's a statement. A machine that proves electric power can work at the highest level of industrial transport. And with Tesla now going all in on production, the question isn't whether the semi will change the game. It's how fast it will do it.